Hello students, you are welcome in straight lines part 8. This is chapter 10 and we are doing exercise 10.2. This is 17th question of the exercise. In the statement we are given quantity of the milk and price. They are connected through linear relationship. So let quantity is Y. So let Y liter milk is sold at rate X per liter. So it means Y and X, they are connected through linear relationship. Linear relationship means X and Y, they must exist in 1 degree. So let the required relation is Y is equal to A plus BX. Let it is number 1. So we have to find this relation by finding values of A and B, where A and B are any real values. So we will find the real values of A and B only. Now we are given in the statement, if rate is 14 per liter, then quantity sold is 980. This means Y is, we are given 980 liter and X is 14. So you put in 1, we will get equation in AB. Let it is second. Now similarly we are given 1220 liters of milk is sold when rate is 16 per liter. So it means Y is 1220 and X is 16. You put in this first equation, we will get another equation. Let it is number 3. Now solve second and third to find values of A and B. So we'll have value of A minus 700 and B is 120. Now put these values in this first equation to get required relation. So Y is equal to minus 700 plus 120 into X is the required relation in Yx. Now further in this question we are given, so what quantity will be sold when the rate is 17 per liter? It means we are given X 17, we have to find out Y. So you put X 17 here and find out Y. So Y will be 1340. So it means required quantity is 1340 liters. I hope this is clear to you. On to question number 18. If PAB is the midpoint of a line segment between axes, show that equation is X upon A plus Y upon B is equal to 2. So this is a line and segment between axes is AB. A point is lying on x-axis, B is lying on y-axis. So AB is the required segment. Now P is the midpoint of AB. So let coordinates of A point are Q0, let coordinates of B point is 0P, and P is midpoint of BA. So using midpoint formula we can find coordinates of P. This is midpoint formula you have applied, and that coordinate should be equal to AB. So using midpoint formula, this is x1 and x2 is 0, so q plus 0 upon 2. Similarly y1 plus y2 upon 2 0, it will be 0 plus p upon 2 after application. This should be equal to AB. Now comparing, A is equal to Q upon 2. Similarly B is P upon 2. We can find values of P and Q. So Q is 2A and P is 2B. Now the point A is Q0, and if you put value of A, so coordinates of A will be 2A0. It means OA is the x-intercept of this line segment AB. So OA is x-intercept. So x-intercept is 2A, it means. Similarly OB is y-intercept and distance OB is P, which is 2B. So y-intercept is 2B. Because x-intercept and y-intercept we have calculated, so we will use intercept form of the line. So x upon x-intercept, that is 2A, plus y upon y-intercept, that is 2B, is equal to 1. You solve by taking LCM and get the required equation. So this is the answer. I hope it is clear. Now on to the next question, 19. So in this question we are given R divides a line segment between axes in ratio 1:2. In previous question R, this was the midpoint, but now this is not midpoint. R is dividing the line segment between axis in ratio 1:2. Let the segment is BA. R divides BA in ratio 1:2 and let A point is A0, B point is 0B. So using section formula we can find coordinates of R because the ratio is given. So this is M1, this is M2, and you can apply the section formula. So 1 into A plus 2 into 0 upon 1 plus 2. Similarly Y coordinate. So this is after calculation A upon 3 and B upon 3, but R is given HK, so the both coordinates should be equal. By comparing H is A upon 3 and K is B upon 3, we can find values of A and B because A and B we have assumed in this question, so we have to find A and B. So A is 3H and B is 3K. So A 3H, this is distance OA and this is X intercept. Similarly Y intercept is OB, which is 3K we have calculated. So using intercept form of the line we will find out equation, and this is the required equation. I hope it is clear. On to question number 20. Using concept of a line, prove that these points are collinear. So collinear points can be proved using many methods. When method is mentioned, then you have to use the mentioned method. If method is not mentioned, then you can use any method of your choice. So other remaining methods that we have used earlier, area of the triangle formed by these points will be 0. This is also one method. Slope of any two lines formed by these points will be equal. That is second method. Now this is third method, using line. So these points are collinear. So in the xy plane, these are the positions of the points. If these points are collinear, it means they will form the line AB and the C point will lie on AB. You can use this method or find out equation of line AB, equation of line AC. Both are the same line, so they will get the same equation. So now find equation of line AB using 2-point form. This is the formula: y minus y1, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So coordinates of A x1 y1, coordinates of B x2 y2, you put values and find equation. This is the equation. Because C lies on AB, so therefore coordinates of C 8, 2 will satisfy this equation. If coordinates of C will satisfy, then the points will be collinear. If coordinates of C will not satisfy, then the points will not be collinear. So it means replace x by 8 and y by 2 in this equation. We have put it here, and because we are getting both sides equal, so therefore C point lies on AB and hence ABC are collinear. So that's all for today. Thank you.